Heyo! Wait, let me check to make sure I'm not during ad time. Is it ad time? Is it still ad time? No, ad time is over. Okay. Hey guys, hello, what's up? I don't know why, but it feels like forever since I last streamed, even though it was just last Sunday. It's weird. I feel like either time went by really fast or time went by really slow. I can't tell. But usually you don't feel that way unless, like, you know, some sort of time manipulation has happened. You know? I don't know if chat understands, but it's that feeling. Like, for some reason, things feel like they went really fast. Alright, give me a second. I'm trying to get some references, though, for the shot. So, how's everyone doing? Just another night of drawing. Oh, just checking my frame rate drop. What the heck? I'm made of frame rate drops. Okay, so hopefully everyone's having a good night tonight. Just gonna have some relaxing drawing stream. Let me go turn on the music. Let me turn up the music. Alright, so as I said before, I don't have any particular thing I'm working on, so I'm gonna be jumping between a lot of things. So one of the things I want to work on is the thumbnails. I feel like this week felt especially, I wouldn't say, no, I guess it's the easy way to describe it, lazy. I felt like not really doing much, which kind of helped because like my boss was on vacation. So because my boss didn't have to work this week, technically I didn't have to work this week. So technically I got 1 week off in a way. And I got really lazy, I guess the easiest way to describe it. It's not like discouraged, like, oh, I can't draw or anything. It's more like, it just felt like playing video games. So now I'm suffering the consequences of my actions, which is I gotta get things done. Ooh. But the thing was, I'll talk about it when people are here. Let me go write it down. So 1 second, I'm grabbing something to write down with. Okay. What was I gonna say? Oh gosh, I said it. I forgot. Oh. There you go. Oh, I got a tweet. Give me a second. This is a curious tweet. I don't often get a tweet like this. Let me see. What is this tweet? Oh, interesting. Interesting. You know, I don't use Twitter as often as I should. Like, it may seem like I'm a very social person by how much I talk to myself, because I'm very social by talking to myself. But honestly, I'm not as social when it comes to like talking to other people. I mean, I could talk to other people, especially like if the moment requires it. But oftentimes I prefer to, you know, be an introvert. So I just do introverted things. Give me a second, I just gotta check some audio levels to make sure audios are good. I forgot to check for it. Wait, that's my Discord mute button. Alright, audio's good. Alright, so we're just going to work on the thumbnails. So as you can see, for those who checked my schedule, this week I'm going to be doing Vampire Survivor, which came out as 1.0. I found it interesting because when I was looking through the 1.0 stuff, it didn't seem like there was much added, if that made sense. Which makes partially sense because they were adding everything along the lines throughout the game, or the game cycle, while it's in early access. But it was interesting to see that there wasn't actually much added for the 1.0. I'm kind of excited to play it because like, when I first started off with, what's it called? When I first started off with it, like, it was really fun. I really enjoyed my Vampire Survivor plays. To the point where I think I got addicted. Like, I couldn't stop playing, I just had to keep doing another run, and it's just like one more run. But, speaking of one more run, have you guys seen the, what's it called? The trailer on Steam for it? The Steam trailer is crazy because like it has all those like I don't even know if they're real reviews, but it's like what they put on other videos where it's like game of the year. This game is so fun, I can't stop playing. It felt like they put a lot of made up ones. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised because it's like part of its humor to be a big parody in a way, but still. It also said like Vampire Survivor 0 vampires. Which made me realize, technically in that game we have not fought a single vampire. Hey Tay, how are you doing tonight? Sorry for being late, don't worry about it. You should never apologize for being late. I'm just happy you're here. Let's just talk about Vampire Survivors. Have you ever played Vampire Survivor? It was that big game everyone got addicted to. Like every streamer, what's it called? Every streamer was playing it for a while. Like at first I didn't think much of it, except that it had like pretty cool Castlevania graphics, but then when I actually played it, that's when I got addicted. Yeah. Are you talking about the 1.0 or are you talking about the early alpha? Because the 1.0 actually got released just recently, actually, fully released. The game's actually a lot of fun. I don't know how, like it's not like Hollow Cure where you get the, oh look at that, thank you for the subscription. I hope you get to enjoy your another month of emotes and Alan free ads. But what's it called? I'm not too sure what they're adding like to the 1.0. I gotta read it through, but like it made sense that there wasn't as much as I thought there would be, because technically when you think about it, they were adding it throughout the game cycle. How are you doing today though, Tay, before I get too into my conversation about vampires that survive? Because I'm gonna be playing it tomorrow. I wanted to give it a try. Currently been watching Rotato. It's actually a rather cheap game too. It's like $3. Like I was really surprised for the amount of time I played it into it. It was only like $3 of a game, which is not like, that's like a big feat when you think about it. The replayability is pretty high when you compare it to something less like AAA. You got a tastier Monster Energy just for you? Oh, you're so sweet. I actually never had Monster Energy. Like, I don't actually drink energy drinks. Also gotta insult you now. Thank you. This is what I live for. Personally, when I drink like caffeinated drinks, it has to be a coffee. Something about the bitterness. Why the heck are your commission prices so low? I'm still starting. Usually it's one of those things that like the low price is for those who are, you know, starting off. I have no name under my belt just yet, but as time goes on, I'll increase the price. But for now, I want to get people. It's like one of those things like the early bird special. People who find me and get a commission early get the early bird special before I increase the price. Selling myself short? I think part of it is yes, I am selling myself short. But I also think that, what's it called? Sometimes you have to do certain things to kind of be able to let people know you exist. It's marketing. The early bird special. Technically though, I do understand the what selling myself short can damage my brand in a long run, but I think it's one of those things that everyone has a different approach. This is my approach. It kind of reminds me of how I play MMOs, and when I sell items, I always undercut the market because it's like, well, if I sell at price, chances are the prices will go down and nobody will buy my item. Technically, the strategy is to always sell at price, because if you always sell at price, you're always gonna get you're eventually gonna get someone to buy it. Got enough money for a commission? Oh, cool! What's your plan for a commission? Is it gonna be a full body, a half body, a face body, a body? Is that JoJo? Yeah. I'm using some JoJo references for it. But because I'm playing Vampire Survivor, I thought, hey, who's a Vampire Survivor or Vampire Killer I know of? I was like, yeah, that's JoJo. So as you can see, I have him pointing at a totally not a vampire. You're gonna get ora. Crevices of its muscles. Dear God, never JoJo because it made me sick. The art style low. You know what's the interesting thing? I also thought the same thing when it came to JoJo. I was like, wow, what kind of art style is this? It's so bizarre. But after watching the show, it's actually my kind of show where it's crazy, but it doesn't take itself seriously at times. It's cool and actiony. It has some blood, but personally, like it was like everything I wanted to show other than the art style. But I grew to like the art style because the art style complements its craziness in a way, you know? Eat. Yes. Consume. I wish that was the kill emote though. I wish the kill emote was back. I think though JoJo's one of those shows that if you're not put off by the art style, you'll find something really enjoyable. Like, I find it very comedic at times. Just like that time when Joseph got attached to another man by the groin. So so it was like something like this. Alright, I'm not gonna get banned for this, but basically the scene was like there was this guy, he was holding the rail, right? And it his like they were magnetized, right? He was holding the rail like this. And then here comes Joseph, fully magnetized and like coming at full force. And let's just say they connected. Granted, they still had their clothes on, but this was in public and they felt so embarrassed. It was so cute. Well, not cute. It was funny. He came at full force. He was like, "Oh my god! Holy!" Man, that show was great. Let's see. What was I doing? Here we go. I want to get commission on my internet persona? Alright. So, is it one of those things where you have an idea of it? Like, you want to describe it? I know why I don't watch it. Or is it going to be one of those things you have reference for? Because I do character designs to a degree, but for me to do character designs, you have to provide me like references of things that you kind of want it to look like in a way. So it's like an example is there was a person who asked for a mail commission, I believe, or actually character commissions. So they gave me a collection of like things like ideas that they want from it. That could work too, but here's the thing, like, have you ever heard of a mood board? So a mood board is something like this. Let me teach you something, my friend. It's something a lot of artists like to use to help get an idea for something. So let's start off with getting pictures. So oftentimes you do have an idea in your head, but maybe you say like, "Ooh, I want a character with a really long cape," right? And that means like if you're going to show me some references of it, maybe you want to find a specific cape you want. So like maybe you say like, "Oh, this cape is perfect, right?" So you might want to provide a picture like that because this cape is completely different from this cape, right? Right? Same thing with other things. So like maybe you want to have him with like a slick back hair, right? Slick back ponytail. So then you want to do the same thing. So maybe I don't know. Maybe you want to do something like, oh, reference right here, copy. So this is what we call a mood board. So a mood board is by putting together images that are close to the things you like, right? And it could be other people's pictures, or it could be like things that you find on the internet. And if you want to, something that also helps, even if you don't have the drawing skills for it, if you have something in your head, sometimes it helps just to draw something simple. So like say you want a certain hairstyle, right? So maybe you want a hairstyle that has something on the back like this, right? That way I know, okay, he wants looking at something like this, right? Or maybe say you want a certain type of clothing, but you can't find it on the internet. Maybe you could just draw something simple. Like you draw a stick person, then you want to say, oh, I want a jacket with drawn up collars like this, and then the size is a double-breasted jacket, right? And then I want it to have big puffy shoulders. Something like that, right? It doesn't have to be perfect, but it gives me an idea of like, okay, this is what you're looking for. So we call that a mood board. And it helps for commissioners, if somebody's trying to design something for you, it helps for commissioners to get like pictures of like ideas to help them with it. Because if you don't give any ideas, chances are I'll make my own design and it won't be like the one that you see in your head. So that's why I would recommend like compiling a bunch of images to get an idea of what you want to do. Hopefully that helps. Don't know how competition? No. It's not that you're dumb. It's just that not many people experience it. And of course, commissions could be as simple as like, hey, I want you to draw my character, or I want you to do something like this. It's just that when you're asking someone to also design a character, that's when things get a little bit more complicated. This is for YouTube too. You hear me, YouTube? I'm teaching you guys something. This is my tutorial vid. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Do they still do TED Talks? I hope they still do TED Talks. You'd be surprised. Like, there's a lot of things in the world that like are not explained, but would make a lot of sense. Like if there was like some sort of tutorial to teach people how to do things like that. That way commissioners could get the most out of their, what's it called? People who are commissioning could get the most out of their money. Wait, I got better at tracking my mic. Ooh, are acting up. Okay. Dogs. Did you get one recently? I'll ask you when you get back. This man's breast is massive. It's like Luca Kaneshiro massive. Luca Kaneshiro. This time of day at this time of hour. Localized at this stream. There we go. Yes. Look at it. Witness his massiveness. The heck? What was that sound? How's Alan impression? Oh. That was an impression. Did you get a dog recently? Dogs are so cute. Like my dog likes to be carried around like a baby. Not like a baby, like a dog where you hold him in your arms like facing down. He likes me flipping him upside down and like having his belly up. Then I rub his little belly while he's doing it. There's a little baby dog. It's cute, but at the same time, I think I'm spoiling him. I can't help but spoil babies. That's why chat never have a baby. Gotta go pee? Okay, that's like a dog. You had one for 16 years? There you go. Look at him, he's so buff. He's so handsome. Oh, I wish I was like him. He's gonna ora you. I still haven't seen the latest JoJo episodes. Like, I need to catch up on Golden Wind. I think they're on Stone Ocean right now. I forgot which one they're on right now, actually. I don't remember what came after Golden Wind. Like, I need to catch up on my JoJo's episodes. I forgot where you can watch it though. Where was it? Was it like Crunchyroll? Hey Siri, where can you watch JoJo Bizarre Adventure episodes? Thank you, Siri. You're always listening to me? It's okay though. I have to check later. Which reminds me, like, I have such a large anime backlog, but have you guys noticed, like, with backlogs, you never actually get anything done? Like, video game backlogs. How many people still have a massive video game backlog? Anime backlog. How many people have a massive anime backlog? I'm just saying right now that, like, backlogs exist because you never get them done. And I'm no exception. Like, my anime list is so large, and my video game list is even larger. Like, back before I started drawing and working incredibly hard, like when I just before I was employed at my first job, I would just like play video games all day, and I was the type of person that would say like, oh, I love RPGs, there's so much value in an RPG, oh, I could spend hundreds of hours in playing an RPG. But at the same time, like that was when I had a lot of free time. But nowadays, like when you have less free time, you can't help but realize that like while a 100-hour game is nice, oftentimes, like, when you're busy, you don't have a chance to play much of that 100-hour game. It kind of eats up inside, you know? Like, oh, I only was able to listen to this cutscene. Like as I got older and busier, like shorter form games and like replayable games are starting to be favored. Maybe that's why I like Lobotomy Corp a lot, because it is like more of a shorter form. It has a lot of story in it, but it feels like there's a lot more gameplay. Oh, that reminds me though, I was recommended on my YouTube comments to play Labyrinth of Ruina. I heard of the game, and I know that's like a sequel to Lobotomy Corporation, but I'm not too sure what kind of game is it. It looked like a turn-based card game, I think. Sort of like what's it called? Slay the Spire, which is another game on my backlog. Just saying. But it's just like I'm always wondering, like, when would I get time to play it? Part of the reason I did start the streaming stuff, like partly like started streaming, was because I wanted to like find some time to play more video games. Welcome back, Tay. Did you enjoy? Did you film the toilet? Sometimes it happens to me. Sometimes I'm just like peeing, and then suddenly, boom, I'm in the toilet. There you go. Ora. I just like the skeleton's expression here. The skeleton knows he is boned. Get it? Get it, guys? Boned? You're in the toilet? I had that happen once, actually. Like, no lie, that actually happened to me once. It was because, like, it was one of those things. So, when I was, you know, like when you're in a car ride? Like sometimes you get into an area where there's no bathrooms or gas station within a long drive. I think it was like a full 30-40 minute time drive where there was no rest stop, basically, right? There was no gas stations, there was no rest area. It was just road, right? For that 30-40 minute drive. What was that? Did I disconnect? Oh, that was just my thing. So 30-40 minute drive. And around like 10 minutes on that 30-40 minute drive, my stomach started grumbling. I think it might have been the gas station food I ate along the way. It was like, I think I had a hamburger or a hot dog, I forgot what it was, but whatever it was, it caused my stomach to grumble. And I knew I had to go, but there was no rest stop or gas station within the next, I think it was like 80 miles. Never eat gas station food? Well, I had to eat dinner. I eat my dinner at a certain time. But yeah, as soon as I got home, right? As soon as I got home, I had to go run straight to the bathroom. And I just sat. And then I realized the toilet seat wasn't down, so I fell in. But I caught myself, so there was no splash. I was like, whoa! So then, like, I couldn't help it. So like, I was like squatting in a way with no toilet seat and doing my business. It was really bad. I'm just glad it wasn't diarrhea, but still. You don't have to eat for 3 months, speaking out of experience. Really? You know what's funny? Gas station food doesn't taste bad. I actually enjoy the taste of it. Like, I think I had their cheeseburger because there was like this one time. Another story, guys. Story time. Oh, story time with Alan. I love telling stories. So, so here's what happened. Okay. So, my brother and I went to watch a movie in Los Angeles, right? So we drove all the way to Los Angeles, right? I'm a California boy, for those who don't know. California boy, or however that song goes, the one with the girl. So basically, we had to watch it in this really big movie theater, right? After a few days, he stopped being hungry, so it's actually hard to start eating. Huh. I'm glad that didn't happen to me, actually. So we watched it at this movie theater, but the thing was, we went to the movie theater as soon as I was out of work. So the thing, we rushed. I didn't grab my portable battery. I didn't charge my cell phone. So the movie finished, right? And we were gonna go head home. But the problem was, we were in the middle of LA. Both our phones' batteries died, and we had no portable battery. Is that papyrus? No, that's just a skeleton. So yeah, we end up like having to drive back home, and luckily I'm pretty good with navigation because I was able to recognize some certain street areas and stuff, and we were able to get down to the main highway to get back home. But we ended up like spending like a whole hour driving in LA trying to figure out where we were. I think it was actually more like 45 minutes or 30 minutes, but like it was about an hour.
It's me, the Great Papyrus!
I actually never played Undertale. But going back onto the same topic, along the way, we finally made it out of the city and we stopped by a gas station and we decided to go get some dinner. And all the restaurants were closed, so it was like 11 o'clock at night. So we ended up buying just gas station cheeseburgers and it was actually really good. Shadow Sheep here. Hey, Hawkaris. I'm gonna call you Hawk. How are you doing tonight? Having a good night? Don't worry about being late. How come everyone's apologizing for being late? Don't worry about being late, guys. You come and go. Don't worry about it. Any company is good company, you know? Hello. You missed my talk about falling inside the toilet and eating gas station food. Thank you for joining my TED Talk. It's called being polite. Come on, guys. You don't need to be polite around me. You guys are nice, though. You guys are sweet. Sweet like a bitter melon tea. There we go. Look at this JoJo. Look at this massive unit. So right now I'm just drawing tomorrow's thumbnail. So doing well. I'm doing well. I was feeling a little lazy, so I got like a lot of things left to do. But other than that, I've been doing well. How about you, Hawk? How have you been doing? Having a good night, I hope? Right, let me go pull some color references. I really need to make like the character sheet for this. There you go, we'll use this one. Oh, I put it on the wrong layer. You're barely awake? Why don't you go get some rest? I always post my VODs on YouTube, so if you ever miss the stream, just feel free to like check it out. Oh wait, I gotta burp again, but luckily I have my button ready. Okay, let me go move this. We're gonna have another accident like that one day where I burp on stream. But I'm a gentleman. I am not gonna burp on stream. Go ahead and draw this bizarre. You know, it's kind of fun drawing in different art styles. Like, I don't normally draw in this JoJo style, but it's kind of neat that I was able to do this. I won't lie. I wasn't expecting to be able to do this. Excited about having a commission for a certain someone in the works soon. Just get everything ready. Okay, let's see. Just gonna pull some colors. Alright. Let me move this thing up. So I'm working with a reference. You guys don't see my reference, but I'm actually working with PureRef right now to help me with this. So I'm trying to get a good idea of how to draw in a JoJo style. It is my first time JoJoing it up, so. Okay. I think I need like 3 different layers here of color. Let's see. It's a JoJo reference. It's a JoJo reference! Get that one reference sheet. Yep, you could just DM me on Twitter and then we'll talk about it from there, okay? Well, I'll give you the details about things and stuff like that. And yeah, it'll be a little hard to do it on stream though because like, you know, streaming and all that, but I'll tell you how long it's gonna take, I'll tell you the pricing, and I'll tell you all that stuff. You too can get commission. Thank you for talking about the commission, planted spy in my chat. Your account has been deposited with $1. Slightly up. Let me see, I gotta figure out how to do this. This is kind of interesting to see. I think I need to go like slightly darker. Let me see. Alright, we'll just start from darkest. Okay. You don't suspect a thing? Have you ever seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Hawk? Are you a JoJo fan too? You and Joe. Do you and JoJo the JoJo? That was pretty good, yeah. I too and JoJo the JoJo. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. I feel like the colors I'm using are a little off. I just know it from a friend. Too busy with work lately. I understand. I might have to use different colors here. There you go. Having a little bit darker color might work. It's understandable. I think it's like one of those things that I had to trial and error to figure out. There's like a lot of colors in here. Honestly though, like JoJo's one of those shows I can recommend to people. Like if somebody's on the teeter figuring out whether they want to be a JoJo fan, I would definitely recommend it. Like if you have nothing else to watch and you enjoy yourself a good comedy, adventure, action, no romance. There you go. This is looking dumb, but I like it. It's like the good kind of dumb, you know? You JoJo me. Alan hit the solarium. You know, I actually never been to a gym before. How many people here go to a gym? Like, I hear it so often, and I don't know if it's just me, but have you guys noticed, like, everybody seems to go to the gym as a streamer? Like, I keep hearing about it, like, how it's like, I'm gonna go hit the gym later, right? I never realized how many people will actually go to the gym. Kind of imagining such a weird version of Alan having his Schwarzenegger voice. Or looking like, what's it called? I get ya. It's time for me to get buff, chat. This is my buff Alan arc. You may not know it, chat, but underneath all these clothes is 100 pounds of pure underrated armor. Wait, no. Muscle? You dare approach me? I can't even punch you. Unless I get closer. I butchered that line? I don't want to hit the gym, my knuckles could hurt. I could sue. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, this is looking very bizarre. I was using my wrong coloring brush. I was like, why is this coloring brush so hard to deal with? Okay. 3 versions of Alan at the same time? You're right. Let's add another one. Let's add another one really quick. We're gonna make it 4. Oh, here we go now. Alright, you ready for this? There you go. This is my original form. Before I became a human, this is what I look like. I was also a sheep just like you guys. See, there's me. See, he even has the hat. See, this is what I look like before everything. Right? That's 5 Allens now. There we go. We're gonna zoom in. Wait, no, that's 4 Allens. Right? Oh wait, we could go even further, chat. Witness my power. Witness my power. If I can find it. Where did I put him? Oh wait, I lost him. Oh, there he is. That's 5 Allens, guys. This is just an Allen stream now. Wait a second. I forgot I had another one. 6 Allens. And if you want, you can count all the emotes that are on my drawing tablet right now. This is unheard of. Too many Allens. There you go. The family's all here, chat. You know, we're gonna keep it that way. I kind of like having all these Allens. I bet at a sheep you don't make ba. More like meh. Oh, I do have a little secret. I won't spoil it, actually. I won't spoil it, but it involves that sheep. I'm gonna do something with it in the future. More Allens here than living people. Legends time. Ooh. It'd be great if I could make more Allens, but this is all the Allens I have right now. You know, we're gonna leave it like this. That way, when somebody jumps on the stream, they'll be like, "What the heck is going on here? Who the heck is this Allen? Why is there this cute girl and so many boys?" It's just like one of my Japanese animes. You know, my friend wanted me to share with them an anime that I would enjoy. And I gotta say, that made me so nerve-wracked because like a lot of anime I do enjoy actually is like the kind of cute anime moe stuff that like isn't really popular with other people. You know what I mean? Let me see, I think I need to go darker. I think I need some darker colors here. There we go. Like, this might be unprecedented, but I do enjoy Mia anime moe stuff. Alan's rallying the forces to take over. What's a Liechtenstein? Is that like a city in Germany? Is that a German city? Like, I would assume Germany, because Stein seems to be a very common German word. There we go. Look at all that muscle, chat. Look at all that muscle. You don't understand the significance of muscle. Onegai muscle! Dun dun! It's a country? Wow. I'm guessing it's a very small country. There you go. Look at that massive unit! Onegai muscle! Da, da, na, na, na. Oh, that's another anime that's on my watch list. Onegai Muscle. It looks like a fun anime, you know? Okay. Add a little bit of lights to it. Have you guys ever seen Onegai Muscle? Smallest one on Earth. Its language is German. But yeah, it's so small you can see it on most maps. It's also a neighboring country is Germany. Wow, I didn't realize there was a country that small. That's tiny. Baby tiny. Maybe some darker colors. Thing is, like, JoJo uses a lot of dark colors. There you go. Let's see. Give me a second. I gotta concentrate on these colors. I gotta concentrate on the JoJo. Gotta say, this is a lot more complicated than I was expecting for this. JoJo uses a lot of shadows, it does. I think my colors are too bright for what it is. I have a question. Did you ever play Code Vein? It's on my two playlists, honestly, along with Elden Ring. Like, those are two games that are on my playlist. Like, I want to get to it one day, but the thing is, I think the fun thing about it is that if I do it on stream, you guys get to see what my reaction is to certain bosses. Code Vein is along that lines of playing too. Best part, photo mode and character customization. Yeah, the character customization I heard is really good. One second, let me lower my mic because my mic is too high. There we go. That way, guys, you can hear me better. So the the character customization looks really good, honestly, and like you could make your own partner too. I think that's pretty cool. Let's see. I'm just botching it at this point. I just need to get this done. I spent too much time on this. This little bizarre venture of mine. There you go. You can't make your own partner? Oh, you can't make your own partner? I thought you could make your own partner. Maybe that was a different game then. Code Vein is the one where it's like the anime Dark Souls, right? My friend told me about how great that game is. Anime Dark Souls, just for you. Oh my god, muscles. Everything comes back to muscle, chat. Let's make a darker color here. That way. There you go. Dark than the nipples. I don't think it's a great game. Oh, interesting. It'd be cool if you could pick up stuff like gifts. That's interesting because my friend was on the opposite side of the spectrum. They're like, yeah, this is great. This game's amazing, Alan. You gotta play it. And I was like, okay. I'm very easily convinced, as you could tell. I had no argument why not to play. Though my friend tries to get me to play other games that I don't really care for. Like this shooter game. What's it called? Have you guys ever heard of Hunt Showdown? Like, the game is cool and all, but it's not like my type of game, honestly. 70% IGN is crap. No, those are everything under 80. The rule of thumb. The rule of anything under 80% is bad. Some things never change. Scores never change. Okay. Hunt is interesting, but the crosshair is lowered, so I can't aim. Interesting. Like, the game itself is fun, but I don't like the idea of like hunting along with other people and the fact that the other people can permanently kill me. That's like my only biggest gripe with it. Like, I get that's the whole point of the game. It's because it's a showdown between you and other people. Because like without having the showdown part, it's like, what's the showdown? Because the monsters are not that big of a threat. Sure, they are scary. Oops, wrong one. I was trying to grab colors from somewhere else. Sure, the monsters are scary, but they're not like the biggest threat because they're easy to run away from. Human players are the biggest threat because they could catch you off guard and kill you within a second. And in a game with permanent death, where your progress won't be carried over, you can get your stuff back. You can get your stuff back, but you lose a lot of stuff in that death, you know? Like, I spent some time like developing this one character, and then when they died, it was like, oh, okay. Like, if there wasn't that stuff, that death thing, I might have liked it a little bit more. Let me see, let's make a darker color for the hat too. There you go. I'm just like feeling my way through this drawing, honestly, at this point. If anything, that's how all art is. You just feel your way through. They call me feel it, Felix. Are you feeling it now, Felix? Let's see. Alright, with this thumbnail being this complicated, the next one's gonna have to be simpler. That's the kind of thing with those PvPvE. I think it's interesting. It had a lot of fun potential to it. It's just not my type of game, that's for sure. Like, I could see how it could be popular with other people and why other people would play it, but it just feels kind of sucky to lose all your progress. I'm a progression guy. I'm the person that likes to chase numbers. Alright, this will have to do. I botched it towards the end. As usual. As expected of Alan. There we go. That might help a little bit. Changing the color slightly. But the pencil looks like it's still a sticker doodle. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Look, we got time limits here. We can't just spend all this time on one drawing. I'm just saying. We got things to do, boys. Heading out. There you go. Okay. Oh, I forgot to add the whites to his eyes. Okay. Oh man. I was just thinking about RuneScape now. I don't know what brought it up, but I felt like thinking about RuneScape. I wonder, is the new RuneScape still doing the whole like fresh world stuff? There you go. This will have to do. He has pupils? Yeah, he actually has life to him. In fact, let's make it white actually. Let's just make the whole thing white to show how soulless he is. Yeah, just like the real Alan. No soul. Heck yeah. Alright, let's go draw the menacing aura. Okay. I'll make it like a dark purple. That didn't look right. There you go. And then we'll just do this underneath it, like that. Yeah! Yeah, baby! I like that the sketch sheet looks like it's the webcam, yeah! We could change that. He needs a drawing tablet too. We all need drawing tablets. There you go. He has a drawing tablet. Right? And he has the pen in his mouth. Alright. Let's add some effects to this cloud. Okay. Just feeling it at this point. Let's add some more effects. We need some lights. Oh, your life has been forfeited, skeleton. I'm just like making this messy, but it's fine. Bleh. You are a vampire, and you haven't came across the Allen tax? It's time to pay the toll, vampire. Okay. In fact, let's make this even more menacing. Let's take out that, right? I got an idea, I got an idea, chat, I got an idea, alright? Alright. I'm gonna take that purple. Alright. Oops. Yeah. Yeah. Go, 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 go. Yeah. I hope I won't miss this next stream. Catch me off guard. Yeah, the thing is, like, every other Saturday I have a group meeting with my comic making group, so that's why. It's a little weird, but hey, I'm making it work, so it's fine. Alright, it's time to add the glow. I'm gonna add the nice purple glow. Ready for this? Yeah. Whoops. Here you go. That's not purple. Oh. Maybe it needs to be darker? Why isn't it purple? There we go. It had to be more saturated. Okay. There you go, some purple glow, right? Wait, no, let's not put it on that side of the face. Let's put it on this side of the face, yeah. No, actually that did look good. There you go, chin up, Alan LaFell. Okay, we gotta make that significant. We gotta add the dark aura. Okay. We're just doing whatever at this point, chat. We got this. Doing whatever stream, let's go! You have a question about topic? How long does it take? So the thing is, for me, after I receive pay, it takes up to 2 weeks. Though I can finish it earlier, but it usually takes up to 2 weeks. That's usually a safe thing to say. There you go. Let's color in the skeleton. Actually, let's make it darker. We need some more darkness. Right? Okay. Kingdom Hearts. Sora. This is the weirdest thumbnail for Vampire Survivor. I am putting way too much effort for this vampire game thumbnail. Where's the skeleton? There he is. Alright. You know the skeleton is boned. Okay, we're gonna make him super simple. Alright. There you go. Oh, Chadlin LaFell. Speaking of super simple, I mentioned like at the beginning, like last week, that I wasn't gonna actually stream this week, but I ended up having a change of heart, as you can tell, because I'm here. So the reason I actually decided to stream this week is because not this weekend, but the next weekend. So not next Saturday, but the Saturday after that, I had to take the week off because I have family members that are coming in, and I had to go basically, you know, what do they call it when you pretty much host. I got a host for my family members, so I'm not gonna be able to kind of stream because they're gonna be here for a week. They're coming from overseas, so I gotta provide entertainment. I'll have some stories for that though. All right, let me go get the Vampire Survivor logo. Let me go save. You know what's funny? I haven't saved the whole time. An artist's bane, forgetting to save. All right, let's see. Vampire Survivor logo. I think that's the hardest part about doing, what's it called? Doing this. It's always finding the logo for something. Like, I can never find the transparency of a logo. Will this work? You know, especially with like, have you noticed that there's like the WEBP file? I just want to get the logo for this game, but I can never find it. Let me see. What if I copy this? Can I copy this and open this in the thumbnail? Ooh, that's super. Ooh. In real life first, I am pretty sure you won't be mad. I can get some sleep then. Let's see. If you're gonna get some sleep, make sure to rest well, friend. I'm trying to figure out where can I get this logo. This is starting to become an issue. Just trying to get logos. Like nobody has made a transparency of this logo. Sweet rest. Whenever you don't stream, I'm always like, sweet rest. Yeah. I getcha. That's like 4 days of the week. Honestly, I do want to stream more, but right now it's just not on the cards. I don't have as much time to stream, sadly. Today though was a rather tame night. Tonight I was like worried because like all the elements were building up to say like, oh, you're not gonna be able to stream tonight. But you know what? It actually worked out. I don't know how it did, but everything worked out well. Let's see. Here we go. Perfect. All right. I think this is gonna work. All right. Yep, there we go. Whew, finally found the logo. It's kind of ridiculous to look at this. Why is it transparent? Oh. Is it just me, or is there like transparency to this logo for some reason? Shouldn't be. That's weird. Let me try this instead. We're gonna do some white. We're just gonna put a white brush here. That's pretty good. I wanna ever stream. I wanna hail ever stream you put out. But you also wanna rest. Don't worry about it. Don't be afraid to just watch what's it called, the VODs too. But thank you for supporting me so much. Oh, I just realized whenever I type numbers, you can see that I go a little crazy. I get moody when I type numbers. But that's sweet of you. But you have to be here every day. I'm gonna hold you hostage now. All right, let's see. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna add the go go go. So the thing was, I was gonna draw my own go go go's, but Clip Studio actually provides their own go go go's. If you know what I mean. Let me see if I can find it. In fact, I gotta move this over. So the screen might get a little smaller, chat. Don't mind it. I gotta find the manga material here. Here we go. Backlines, signs. I'm looking for sound effects. Here we go. Where is it? Nico. Go. Here we go. Rumble. Here we go. The go go go. Here we go go go. Okay. We just gotta. Yeah. This is very JoJo. Oh man, I made everything too big. Let's make a duplicate. We're gonna put on the bottom right. Okay. And something like that. You're the first streamer I've invested in. So are you gonna have me on your butt until you stop streaming? Well, I'm graduating. Oh, speaking of which, have you guys, I don't know how many people here pay attention to streamer drama, but I was seeing the streamer drama with a person named Toastify. like a VTuber, Toastify, and it was actually interesting to see because it went from 100, it went from 0 to 100 back to 0 to 100 again. Well, I wouldn't even say 100. It's like a mild 50. Very JoJo. That's very disgusting. Oh wait, it's not vampire. It's vampire. There we go. Oh, I am so proud of this. This is a really good thumbnail. But yeah, like the person was the person got caught in some drama, and it was interesting because it was like drama made of their own doing. Subs or followers? Wait, subs or followers for what? Here we go. Oh god, I can't stop looking at this. This came out really well. Chat, are you proud of me? Alright, next up. So, here's a secret to my thumbnails. And I said it on one of my collabs. So, I keep my thumbnails balanced. So, I would make one thumbnail that's fully drawn out, which is this thumbnail. Oh, wait. I don't want you to see that. Okay. And the other thumbnail, I would always do like some sort of Photoshop kind of thing. So, this next one is going to be a Photoshop thumbnail. And I had a great idea for it. Let me see. 50 subs or 50 follows? Probably your sadly best thumbnail. 50 subs or 50 follows for what? Huh? Wait, you're confusing me, Taylor. I lost context. Okay. Let's see. Trying to figure this out. There's an idea I had for this. I'm a little dumb though, Tay, so sometimes I forget things. I want that kind of like hands together, all hands in. Let's see. Teamwork. Let's see. Where is it? There was like this one picture that did it well. I think it was this one, but I hate how it was vertical instead of horizontal. Oh, the Toasty dude? Oh no, they're bigger than 50. They had like a big sub count. But the thing was, they got themselves controversy because they were going against AI art, but then they posted AI art. Then people like dug up and found out that they traced stuff. So, like, it was an artist, I guess? No, it wasn't an artist because he didn't do his own art, but apparently like he had a shadow artist who he claims that does his stuff. Let me see. Sorry that you don't see anything that's going on stream right now because right now I'm trying to look for some royalty-free images. No, I'm not showing anything right now. Actually, this is a good time for an ad break. I'm gonna take an ad break while I look for I'm looking for an image for the next thumbnail. So let me take a quick ad break, chat. I'm gonna put it up that way. What's it called? For the pre-roll chat, but that way you guys don't have to see me looking for things. So I'll be right back. Well, technically I'll still be here, but I'm just gonna put ad break. Ad time! What do you think about AI art, the artificial hype? I feel mixed because I can see AI art working as a way to help artists and create things, but I can't see it as a, oh, this is the medium everybody goes to, you know? Like, I think people are abusing it right now. And I don't think the original intent was to be abused like this, you know? Let me see. I was trying to find this picture, but let me see. What's a good website for royalty-free pictures? Pixabay? Pixabay? They claim it's the future and the artists are going to lose their job. That's the thing. They shouldn't make it the future. That's their biggest mistake. They need to make it something separate. That's the thing. I believe that it can work as a way for artists to get ideas and stuff, but it shouldn't be the art's, like, the artist's, like, substitute. Because the thing is, believe it or not, AI takes from other drawings, right? So in order for AI to work, somebody had to make it before. Something, right? So if there's no artist making AI or art, then the AI has no art to go off of, you know? That's just my take on it. Like, there is no way it's gonna replace stuff. It's just there as a way for, what's it called? It's just there as a... Well, I guess I'll do this one. It's just there as a way for... I wouldn't even say substitute. The best way that I could describe it, it's there for learning. And it's there for teaching. But it's not there for substituting. Most of the stuff that gets yeeted out is crap. Besides, AI artists use artist work. Yeah. As soon as there is a single word, it turns into abomination. Yeah, that's the thing too. AI art can't be a replacement for, what's it called? For... Oh, my brain is like going a mile per minute right now. AI art can't be a good replacement for actually artists, because artists actually have art styles. Believe it or not, ooh, spoilers. People have different art styles. If you look at what I did, I have a lot of different things I can do, but you could tell it's my style because of the way I outline, the way I color, right? So, sure, you get like realistic renders, but I don't think it's capable of doing like niche art styles, you know? I bet you're wondering, Alan, why did you pull up this picture of the man? One, it's royalty free, and two, I'm gonna make use of royalty free image. All right. Let me see. I have an idea what I want to do with this. This is for Lobotomy Corporation on Sunday. Spoilers! Sunday's Lobotomy Corporation stream. Man, I love that game. That game is so much fun. Alright, we're just gonna take this logo. And this. I just take those. Alright. Can I toss it in here? Yeah, so this is my cheat day. This is my cheat one. Completely honest, I think the whole AI art is more insulting than the 60 FPS improvement. The 60 FPS improvement is actually rather interesting because it does the in-between frames, which is a job that nobody actually really likes. So I think that's one of those things that if they do decide to do something in AI in companies or AI in the field, I feel like that's the first thing that'll be AI'd. Watching it is very fun. I gotta say, it's definitely really interesting and unique. Okay, we're gonna white that out. Same with right here. Okay, I think you already can see what's gonna happen here. Okay. Who needs Photoshop when you have Dodoshop? There you go. Focusing really hard to get this good. Oh, I botched it, guys. Oh, wow. Alright, we're just gonna do this. There you go. Then we're gonna cut things out like this. Okay, we'll have to make sure to soften it later. Okay. Wait a second. Ah, I messed up. I botched it. Okay. I can't wait to see what happens next on Lobotomy Corporation. That thing is like a soap opera on its own. Can't wait till everybody dies, especially you, Tay. Oh gosh, I am messing this up. Alright, let's just do this the easy way. So we're gonna do something like this. I'm tired of doing things seriously. There you go. Switch it back. There you go. Oh, I messed it up again. Okay, whatever. We'll just have to clean this up myself. I'm gonna have to clean this up manually. Okay. Let's see. In between frames is a job. Source material abomination. AI can't smoothen a frame. I think the thing is, I'm mixed on it because I think it's one of those things that can really shine if they can make it work. And I do understand it's a job for people, and I think it's one of those things that sort of like how I don't know what they call that type of animation where they have joints. Like, you know how there's two types of animations that's currently being used. We have traditional animation, right? Where it involves multiple frames, right? But then you have other animation, which is a very common actual usage of animation, which is by joints. So it's like they have it, so I guess the easiest way to describe it is like Flash, where they're able to make each separate body part like that, and then like when they move it around, it just like you know, moves around in a consistent way. So it's like I guess something similar to that of Live 2D. So these are the two animation styles we see today, and I think there's some stuff outside of those two, but these are the two main ones, right? I think the interesting thing about it, this could be just a branch of traditional animation, where it's like you have AI interloping, I think it's called interloping, which could be interesting in itself, but I could tell it's going to mess up a lot before it's perfected. Don't get me wrong, I'm not against AI assistance, tool to help. Be good. Yeah, I think it's the biggest thing. AIs are not meant to be replacements, they're just meant to be tools. Oh man, I probably offended some what do they call it? Robotarians? Anybody who likes cyborgs and robots are gonna be offended because I don't consider them human. Alan is a bigot. He doesn't care for robots. Robots are not humans. Where is a good shot? I think it was this one. All right. We're just gonna copy and paste this. So this is what I call working smarter, guys. Don't work harder, work smarter. So my way of working smarter is improvising. There you go. Okay. Where is it? I want to flip it. We're gonna flip it. Oh, I gotta make sure. All right, we gotta make sure we clean this up. Let me see. If I did this and I did that, right? This is taking a lot of brain power. This is a lot more brain power than I thought it was gonna take. There you go. Where's the cell phone? There you go. That's where the cell phone is. There you go. Look at that, chat. You can already see where this is going. It's so stupid. I love it. Idiots with moon brains just taking good in animation. Yeah, they shouldn't do that. The thing is, it's good for newer stuff, but not for making older stuff supposedly better, quotation mark. That's not any way to treat somebody's stuff with respect. That's why I didn't really care for people who do their redraws, like, hey, I'm gonna redraw your art kind of thing and shame you for it. That's like the worst kind of thing for somebody to do. There we go. I think that actually looked good with the white outline. Let's just clean it up a bit. Like, nobody should be shamed for like redrawing their stuff. There you go. This is so stupid. I kind of love it. All right. So let's go look up some Labati Corporation pictures of death. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this is gonna be a little bit harder. I might just actually have to pull up the game and like take my own pictures. Yeah, I might just have to take my own game, like open my own game and take some pictures. Yeah, that's like the worst, honestly. All right, guys. This is gonna be like a quick game stream, guys, because I'm gonna pull up Lobotomy Corporation just to take some pictures of my own. No, my Steam hasn't opened yet. I think the thing is, like, if it was with the express permission of the original creator, that's fine. But if you're just doing it on your own and saying like, I didn't care for your artwork, so that's why I'm gonna do this, right? That's not so good. That's no good. Like Sonic the Hedgehog, no good. All right. I hope you're ready to. In fact, I'm gonna turn off my music and you guys can listen to the blood and mayhem. All right, where's Lobotomy Corporation? Sometimes this is what you have to do to what's it called? This is what you have to do to make a thumbnail. Sometimes it be that way. There you are. Offer to buy. It's okay. I want to play some Skyrim though. It's been so long. There's just so many things to do. Any chance of playing multiplayer mod? Maybe one day. But the thing is, I don't want to play mods on stream because like mods increase the chance of breaking things. Unless it's a Half-Life mod. If it's a Half-Life 1 mod, Half-Life 1 mods are really, what's it called, sturdy for some reason. Because they're just like really made games. Alright, you guys can listen to me as I die. Alright, let's go back to continue. Was I on day 13? I thought I was on day 14. But you don't have to buy me Skyrim. I'm still trying to play the original experience. Speaking of Bethesda games though, have you heard of the game Fallout 76? The everyone's favorite mistake. Alright, let's go ahead and begin management. And the easiest way to do this is just to press the button. You ready to listen to the sound? Alright. There we go, there we go, there we go. Alright. Alright, we just gotta take some pictures really quick. Okay. No one gonna deal with that? Okay. Alright. Let's add some here. Okay, give me a second. That's one picture. Okay. Let's see. I'm hearing blood and splatter. In fact, let me go. Let's see. Where are people dying right now? Here we go. Here we go. This is where somebody's dying. This is where somebody's dying. This is the perfect spot where somebody's dying. All right. Let's see what else. Yes, kill them all. Oh, are they gonna fight? Oh my gosh! What? They fight each other? All right. Another picture right here. All right. Good. Good. It's perfect. All right. Where's the little girl with the torch? Where did she go? Wait, where's the little torch girl? Oh, she didn't even break out. The little torch girl didn't break out. Oh, and you guys actually won. Interesting. All right. All right. Let me quit the game. I think I got everything I need. I hope you enjoyed that quick song music, panic music. I love the soundtrack on that game. It's so good when it gets panicky like that. I find it interesting. The one I paid $80 for, Kill Kill. No, multiplayer mod is like you can play it normally. People like me could swoop in, provide assistance. There is no pausing. How do you? Oh, I see. So it's like you can still like when you play, things just keep going. I get what you're saying. Okay. All right. Let's see. Close this. Let's close some things down. We have a lot of images open right now. All right. So first one. Right here. We're gonna do this. We're gonna select this. All right. Oh, this is a lot smaller than I thought it was. I guess I have to make the picture bigger. There you go. Do you like how? Wait, I gotta make sure that you can see him. Oh, that's such a. Ooh, that's a. All right, there we go. There you go. It's perfect. In fact, let's make it bigger. That way you can see the blood that he caused. Alright, where's the... what's it called? The Forsaken Murderer. Okay. There you go. This one's a little harder to see, but I like how they didn't actually die. Alright, there we go. We'll crop this one. Yeah, look at that. That's perfect. Oh no, it's Reddit. I gotta say, like I say this so often, but my favorite part about streaming is making the thumbnails. This is like literally the best part about streaming. So I love coming up with these dumb ideas. Okay, let's soften it so it blends better. No, it'll look better like this. Okay, right? And we're going to add some foreshadowing. Okay. Add a little multiplayer layer. Gonna make it a little darker. There you go. This is also a better way to keep balance of my time because it's like, oftentimes my I don't want thumbnails to be the only thing I spend my time doing. There we go. I like it. It's perfect. Simple, quick, efficient, cool thumbnail. All right, we got the thumbnails for this week. So we have Lobotomy Corporation, and we have oh, I've got to put that in the same. What's it called? Let me see. Wait, what? Oh, that's why. Okay. There we go. Let's try that again. We have Lobotomy Corporation done, and we have Vampire Survivor. I messed it up again. There we go. So we have Lobotomy Corporation, we have Vampire Survivor. Simple, efficient, glorious, as all things should be. My friend told me I shouldn't spend so much time on thumbnails, but come on. This is like the first thing people see on the VODs. Don't tell me you wouldn't click this video. I also have some thumbnails. Okay, so if you notice on my YouTube, I'm actually working on some clips, right? So I have a preview for 2 clips that I'm working on. So like, you can tell what this one is. It's the one from that one Minecraft stream where I got zapped by lightning. That's gonna be a clip or highlight. And then we got the button one. Don't touch me button. Show said you shouldn't spend so much time on my friend. My friend was trying to make sure I get things time efficient, but I feel like the thumbnail part is very important. There we go. And besides, it only took me around 2 hours. I got it done within 2 hours. Get in there. Alright. So, with that done, I can't help but look back and appreciate what I created here. Sometimes you just need to take a moment and just, you know, appreciate it. Okay, moment's done. I can't wait to post those thumbnails. Actually, before we close all that, good friend, thumbnail's your first impression. If it is bad, you scare off potential viewers. That makes sense. But at the same time, it's like one of those things that my friend is looking at it from a efficiency of time usage, because I do spend, like, if you notice, I did spend a lot of time on that. Time that I could have been spending on making my comic, making like things on Twitter. Like, there's a lot of things I could have used my time for. But my friend's not stupid. They're just thinking of it in a different perspective. I think that's the thing with everybody. Everybody has a different way of approaching things, and my approach is a little, you know, sillier. Vampy. Hi, I'm Vampy. By scare, I mean people will ignore you. Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing it. The only thing is they're just worried because, like, I'm always so swamped for time on doing things. Even now, I'm technically still swamped for time because I still have to finish my comic for this week. Alright, give me a second. I'm saving these things. Okay. There you go. And this one's Lobo. Alright. So next up, let's go ahead, save. Alright, let's take off these other Allens because now that we're done with that, we don't need that. Let's go ahead and close all this. So next on the docket is to work on my chapter, which is due this week. I got my chapter to finish up for this week. There you go. I know I'm younger than you, but I learned one thing in life. If you focus so much on efficiency crap, you don't live anymore. Do what your belly tells you. Fun is also a need. I think that's the thing too. So last week, I worked incredibly hard. There was a lot of things that I got done last week. And I worked like super hard. And I guess I could, like, for lack of a better term, I kind of got burnt out, right? And this week, like, I ended up, like, since my friend, or not my friend, my boss, technically my boss is my friend because we work together. So technically my friend has the week off. So technically, since they're having a week off, it means that I'm having a week off. So I spent more time playing some video games this week. And I gotta say, I feel a little bit, like, less burnt out because of it. So I think that's why I was able to stream this week too, because I was like, okay, maybe I do have a little bit more energy. I didn't go to college, it wouldn't make me happy, even though I'm smart enough to. That's the thing too, is like, people think college to be like the hearsay end all, but life can work without college. College is a boost on like reputation, but doesn't necessarily mean you need college to be happy. It just means that you have to work harder in different areas. That's the thing that people have to realize, like, one path just means you have to work harder or differently than another path would. But as long as you're happy, who says that going to college is the happiness in the end? But the thing is, oh, I gotta burp again. Despite the cost of college, I do not regret going. I met my best friend there. I network with a lot of people, right? I got a different perspective on life. Like, this is gonna sound weird, and like, especially for a person like me, but back when I was in like high school and stuff, I used to be rather like depressive, and even now I still have depressive spells. Like, I don't show it on stream or stuff, but you know, sometimes I feel a little depressed here and there, but you know, that's very normal for people. But back when I was younger, I had a lot of depressive spells. Like, I would like get sad and all that stuff. I would think I'm not worth it. I would like even have like tendencies of death, right? I won't say the other one because, you know, I don't want to like undermine what my thing was, or not undermine. I don't want to bring that topic here, but I'm just gonna keep it simple. College really changed me because I met so much people and with like similar interests and things like that and all that stuff. And I don't think that I would have met those people if I'd never lived in those dorms. It may have been like stupidly expensive, but it was an experience. Yeah, it does create a bigger divide because those who go to college and those who don't go to college, the argument between the two. Live and work. Yeah, I get you. I think the thing is, college did shape me into a better person. Like, when I went to college, I was like, I gotta change myself. So I did. And my changed self made me met people, had good relationships, all that stuff. Never got a girlfriend though. I found it funny because I think there was somebody in my dorm whose goal was to get a girlfriend. Like, he didn't say his goal was to get a girlfriend, but whenever we went out and there was a cute girl, his first reaction was to hit on them. Like, he would flatter her and like flatter her and say stuff like it would be just like the person that was taking our order at the bar, and he would just like come on to her saying like, hey, if you're not doing anything later on or something like that. Never got a girl, but still, like, I was kind of secondhand embarrassed because like, the thing is, like, he would say he's not coming on to the girl, but he definitely was. He definitely was. Like, you don't tell a girl that you did you're amazing at the things you do and that you're really cool and efficient just because they, you know, gave you change for your dollar. He was a nice guy though. He was a nice guy. The thing was though, he just hit on girls way too hard. I was so embarrassed. I was like the side character to his main character story. Oh, and my other, like, oh man. I'm gonna enjoy retelling these stories because I have another story where my other roommate, which is roommate to the guy that hit on everybody, was like, he would eat food from the garbage. Not because he didn't have money. I think it was just because he wanted like food. I don't know why. Like, he had a lot of money. He had like, I think $800 left on his meal plan by the time school year ended. Yeah, he's like the yellow-haired guy from Demon Slayer, except he was less suave. Like, at least the yellow guy from Demon Slayer was able to, like, you know... No, I take it back. Yeah, he was exactly like him. I take it back. Let's see. He's making a game about NFTs and crypto, saying that the Great Divide richer. I get ya. There we go. Cute Remy. You like my Remy? Isn't she cute? She's my daughter. But yeah, he... the second friend... He would, like, if somebody did not finish their food, his first act of action is to say, hey, are you gonna finish that? And if not, then he eats it. There was one time somebody did not finish their pizza, so they tossed it in the trash can, but it wasn't like deep in the trash can. It was on the surface level of the trash can, right? It was like this. Here's the trash can. And then the plate on top of it. And then the pizza was on top. And he saw it, and he was like asking, is anyone gonna eat that? And nobody said they were gonna eat it, so he grabbed it off the top of the trash can, he ripped off the part that somebody else bit, and ate it. Me and him were good friends, but I was never not bothered by the fact that he would eat anything, and like, wouldn't beg for food, but he would just like if nobody's eating it, it's fair game to him. That's what it was. Am I the only one thinking that admitting to creating a divide between rich and poor is really bad? That's the thing though, like, people are making their own business plan, and I can't condemn them for it because technically, like, that's their business plan and it's up to them whether it fails or succeeds. Because I'm not the type of person that I want to judge people by their business. Like, sure, he's doing something really, really bad, but honestly, at that point, it's like up to the public whether it succeeds. And honestly, I feel like a lot of companies' maliciousness shows. That's the thing. A lot of companies don't realize this, but when you do things that people don't like, it shows. If you do something like, I don't know, Battle Pass, that requires you to spend your life on it, then it shows. Watch. So I think it's one of those things, it'll be left to the public to judge. But in my opinion, I don't agree with it. When I was younger, we didn't have much money though. Well, the thing is, like, he didn't do it because he was lacking money. He was just doing it because he wants food. I'm not gonna condemn people for it, but it was like one of those things that, like, hey, friend, you literally have money to buy your own food and you're just mooching off other people. So, yeah, good times. He was a good friend of mine though. Me and him, like, he was teaching me Chinese. So he was a computer programmer, I was an artist, like literally two different fields, but we were both philosophical. One second, I hear the dog doing something. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. The thing is though, like, what's it called? I guess I've done that before too, where I asked if someone was gonna finish it, but I never dug out the garbage can. That's the thing that bothered me the most. Which is funny too, because he's like all sanitary and clean. Like, if he tries to touch something that somebody else touched, he would grab a napkin to touch it. It was kind of odd because it was at odds with his, like, you know, eating things off the garbage can kind of thing. This thing though, if it works once, it becomes a standard. Look at battle passes, loot boxes, pay to win, microtransaction, $20 event skins. Ooh. Early access AAA. Yeah. Here's the thing though, that's all in mainstream stuff. Like a lot of smaller stuff, like say Vampire Survivor, trying to think of some other games. Let me see, actually. I had to look at my Steam list. Lobotomy Corporation, Undermine, Terraria, let's see. Potion Permit, Project Zomboid, One Way Heroics, Omega Striker. Well, I guess Omega Striker has those kind of stuff. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games. A lot of those games, like, don't have that. I think it's like only like AAA games for some reason seems to have it. And I think it's because they want to squeeze every single dollar out of me. Ha! Joke's on them because I never bought it. Like the Overwatch Battle Pass. Okay, so here's the thing that I feel about the Overwatch Battle Pass. And I keep mentioning about this, but I hate it. It is the only means of progression in that game to feel like you're actually, like, every game is worth something. And it's like the worst thing that they could have done. Because it's a slog. Especially like when you have to unlock things, and if you're playing free to play, oh, heaven forbid you're playing free to play, you barely get a thing. There are some cool skins, but the thing is, they're for characters I don't play. Like the Genji Mythic skin, I get that Genji's like one of the most popular characters in the game to play because of his high skill level, but I don't play Genji, so I have no reason to get the Mythic skin. Like the skin I was looking forward to was the Pharah skin because I play her every now and then, and the Mercy skin, but everything else was just extra. And when I say extra, it's like not worth the $10 extra. Souls-likes became mainstream too. Elden Ring made it mainstream, and I fear from FromSoft. I think FromSoft has a good head on things. I think the thing is too. Okay. Loot boxes are fine when they're done right. Get this. Here's how we could fix Overwatch. We put loot boxes back in, but you only get loot boxes every time you level up. So you get a loot box. And to make things better for Blizzard because they want to make their money, we only put the legacy stuff, all the old stuff, right? That way you have a chance to get the old stuff still, right? But you cannot, no matter what you can do, buy this. No, bye-bye, right? No bye-bye, right? And here's the thing. As time goes on, they could add more things. So like the current skin that they have now, like maybe it's like, oh, nobody's gonna buy this anymore. Let's add it to the loot box. Bam. Progression system, simple, easy, efficient, making it so that people get rewarded for their level ups, while at the same time, people still want to buy things. It's needed because they need to make money. It worked before too, didn't it? Here's the thing though, like online services are pretty hard to maintain because like Final Fantasy XIV in itself costs millions of dollars just to maintain a server. That's why it has a subscription. And a lot of games are trying to become the quotation mark live service. So my guess, and this is a big guess, they're trying to make something like Destiny for their single player game. Not like Destiny in the sense that, ooh, this overarching story where you get to explore areas. No, more like Destiny in the sense that you can get weapons, you can get skills, you can get abilities, and then like you want to go keep doing the same level over and over to get better weapons. Blizzard is swimming in cash. They're swimming in cash, but the thing is, cash can only last you so long. Reputation is what they need. But yeah, they are swimming in cash with World of Warcraft. Well, Overwatch 2 is at early access, just like Halo Infinite. You know, I actually like Halo, but I never actually picked up Halo Infinite. And I heard about the controversies with it, but I never actually experienced it myself. Like, what made Halo Infinite like bad in people's eyes? What did Halo Infinite do wrong? Out of curiosity, and what's the big no-no that Halo did? Like, I was planning to get it myself, but the thing was I never got around to it, especially since I don't have an Xbox and my PC is like full. That's the easy way to describe it. My PC databases are full. Hard drive maxed. SSD drive cleared. Halo Infinite's big problem is, I heard they did the battle passes too, but their battle passes were better because they made it so like you buy the battle pass and you keep it. Like, you don't lose it after the cycle is over, which is a good idea, honestly. That makes it so like you could go back to it on your own time. I would prefer that in Overwatch if it was possible. The developer 343? Well, that doesn't help. I don't know what they did. I know that they're not doing well, but I don't know what's the reason they're not doing well. Is it because they're lacking in releasing content? Is it because they became monetized? It's like, oh, just so you can play this map, you gotta fork up some money, guys, or something. I don't know. Arcade system back, 25 cents each game. The big promises don't deliver. Don't keep the game alive. Oh, that makes sense. Kind of a shame too. Like, I think the thing is too, a lot of developers are aiming to make games live services. That's like that's a big red flag, because a game that aims to be a live service means that they're planning to make it last a while. And back then, lasting a while, quotation mark, was just adding map packs to it. But for some reason, lasting a while nowadays means that we're gonna find a way to monetize it even more. Granted, I think server costs have went up in the last few years, so that could be the justification for it. It would cost too much money to actually maintain Halo 3 servers than it did before. But I do know like Halo Legacy Collection actually has servers of their own, and they're not necessarily doing anything special to, what's it called, to maintain those servers, right? They don't have like, oh, Battle Pass, or oh, new skins. I think the thing is, games just need to die. Like, Overwatch 2 didn't have to be just a continuation of Overwatch 1. It could have been actually a fully released game with a multiplayer. You know? Launch with Forge, which they promised they would deliver on launch, just like the co-op campaign and split screen, which is always claimed to be parts of Halo. Split screen is going to be a little bit harder to kind of, what's it called, do nowadays, because like, I don't think you split screen on your computer, can you? That's more of like a console thing, and Halo was always a console game growing up, at least when I grew up. It was like, it was never on the PC or anything, but nowadays you can find it on PC. I think the thing too, companies are losing trust, or gamers are losing trust in companies and becoming a lot more cynical. Will not be coming even though the fans made it work. It's not coming not because the fans made it work or it can't work, it's because it's not going to be monetizable. There we go. It is for Xbox, but it's also for PC, isn't it? It's for PC now. Like, it's for Xbox and PC, because Xbox games could be played on PC. That's when you know your console didn't do well, when you're releasing the games on PC as well. Who here still has an Xbox? Man, I'm glad I'm not working for like a company, because if I was working for a company, I could like, I'm gonna lose permissions. Microsoft is gonna take away all permissions because I'm making fun of them. Independent! VTubers go! Why do you need a split screen for PC? You don't. It was a console thing. Because back when I was younger, games didn't have online play. So split screen was as a way to play with your friends in the same room. But PC always had internet access, so it never really had an issue of split screen because you could play online with other people. For Xbox, I hated Sony. That's interesting. Usually I hear it the other way around. People like Sony, but they don't like Xbox. I respect your opinion though. I think we all have like our different interests. You know? So it's fine. Especially like with some of the decisions made. Like I think Sony is like on a censorship crusade, whereas like if the game has any semblance of a booba, it's censored. At least games from Japan for some reason. Like American games aren't censored. Look at that one scene from Grand Theft Auto. You know what scene I'm talking about. You have to pay for online features. Yeah, I getcha. That is pretty bad. Though, I want to say it was much better than it was back then, because nowadays, having a subscription to a online service means just free extra games. Like PSN has the whole like PSN Plus stuff, so you get a whole bunch of free games each month. Xbox has the Game Pass, Nintendo has their Nintendo thingies. So technically, like, I guess I'm getting a little bit extra out of it, but at the same time, I would have never bought that on its own. There we go. Clean this up a little bit. Okay. The best horse online. It's so weird because like Nintendo has like the best pricing, which is $20. It comes with some stuff. But I want to say it's like a mixed bag. Like some games work really well, like Mario Kart and Splatoon. Oh, half Splatoon. But some games are like crap on online, like Super Smash Brothers. But I guess Super Smash Brothers is a fighting game, so I guess that makes sense. Oh, I want to play Mario Party online though. Mario Party stream, let's go! Super Mario Party stream. Let me give you my best Chris Pratt impression. Where am I? Releasing 20-year-old games for a new console. I'm mixed on it because when I was a kid, my biggest dream was to play these games on portable. And technically it's half true right now because I could play it Ocarina of Time on like my couch or my bed, or I could play Majora's Mask. Like I'm mixed on it because like I always wanted to play some of these games portably. Yeah, mixed. So technically it's my dream came true. Like I always like wanted Ocarina of Time to be played on something like a Game Boy or something like that, and it happened, I guess. Like I mean, it's on the 3DS too, but the other games are there too. Like what's it called? Kirby Crystal Shards. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I got to play that again. But the pricing is high, and some of them didn't work really well at release. Still the same game. Honestly, I get that, but sometimes finding the same game and playing on the N64 costs just as much as the service. Like I remember, I hope they put Super Mario RPG on there because I really love Super Mario RPG. That was like my favorite game growing up. But like to find like a copy of it and play on my N64, I still have my Nintendo 64 too. That's the thing. Don't have any composite cables. Do you remember that one era where the games were different across the platforms? Yeah, like Sonic the Hedgehog. I remember Sonic. Which one was it? Sonic Unleashed was different because they had the Wii couldn't handle what the consoles what the other consoles could do, so they actually had to what's it called? They had to change the game up. And I remember it was like PS2, Xbox, GameCube era. I'm so glad that's gone. Can you imagine if they did like a Pokemon thing where it's like you could buy the game on PlayStation, you get different Pokemon, and you have to buy the game on Switch for different Pokemon? Nintendo, are you listening to me? If you ever want to be scummy and monetize and you work with Sony, that's the best approach. On consoles with a platformer? Yeah. But then on the what's it called, the Game Boy Advance, it was different. I kind of like the idea for some games though, like Monster Hunter had that kind of thing where it's like on the what's it called, on the 3DS and on the Switch. Let's see, it was a point and click. You know, I never actually played that game, so I didn't know it was a point and click. That's interesting. Learn something new every day, I guess. Never stop learning. Look at me go. Here we go now. Here we go now. Bum, ba, da, ba, da, bum. Okay. There we go. By the way, BTW. Let's see. What was my first game ever? Ooh, that's a good question. So, my first game ever, it's hard to say. Because when I was younger, my mom, she still says it, but my mom told me how when I was a baby, or like baby between 4 years old or something like that, I would play the Mario Brothers game, the original, the one on the NES, right? And apparently, like, what's it called? I was able to beat it because my apparently like friends were asking how to beat this level, and I was able to do it myself. I don't have any memories of that. My earliest memories of playing video games was like, Sega and Super Nintendo. The thing was, we were a generation behind because my family was pretty poor back when I was younger. So we got our consoles from garage sales and like thrift stores. So some of my earliest experience were like Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, Super Mario RPG wasn't my first actually. I think it was a toss-up between Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and A Link to the Past. I think those are my earliest memories of playing games. Which is kind of weird now I think about it. Wait. I don't know actually. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. I think that's I'm trying to dive deep into my memory bank because I'm trying to remember our first home. And then from that first home we went to apartment. And then in that apartment I already remember playing the N64 because I got an N64 for my birthday. So I want to say, yeah, my first game probably was Link to the Past. Your first ever game was Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb. I still love it. I think that's the thing too. We hold those games that we first played really fondly to our hearts. Like, I remember my Link to the Past copy, which I really regret selling. Like, I should have kept it for sake of memories. But the thing was, my Link to the Past copy still had the $1 from the garage sale we bought it from. It had like somebody wrote on a Sharpie with a Sharpie $1 on it. So we got the game for $1. But I love that game. That's why I don't mind playing that game over and over and randomizing it. Like, I want to do another randomizer stream of Link to the Past. Like, for those who weren't here from some of my earliest streams, I did a randomizer stream where basically randomize all the items. I am super familiar with that game and I know where a lot of things are, so that's why I enjoy doing randomizers of that game. I kind of want to play some more Super Nintendo games on stream though, so maybe I could try that, the Indiana Jones game. Like back then, I talked about this with my friend and like how there was a whole bunch of different, trends in gaming. Like, people know the battle royale trend, people know about the first person shooter trend, people know about like the whole free to play, Among Us, things like that, right? There's all kinds of trends in gaming that everybody tries to do. And back then, the trend was platformer games. Anything you could think of had a platformer game. Kids shows had a platformer game. Movies had a platformer game, right? Oh man, that just reminds me of that Bonker Bonanza game. The one where you had to steal from that one bank. Oh, that game was so much fun. Yeah, it's kind of weird to think that the first-person shooter trend died out because there was so many games that were first-person shooters like that Call of Duty feel. It's kind of weird to see it actually die out because like during that time we thought it wasn't going to die out. Same with the Battle Royale thing. Everybody was getting a Battle Royale. Call of Duty, Battlefield, that game you never heard of, Battleborn, Battle Royale. Wait, that wasn't Battle Royale, that was a hero shooter. But there was like so many Battle Royale games for a while. And it's just, well, died out. Like every Battle Royale game that came out for certain things are just phased out. Like, look at Fallout 76. The Battle Royale thing was phased out for sure. They didn't do Battle Royale anymore for Fallout 76. They had like a whole Battle Royale system and everything with rewards, but they just took it out because it wasn't, you know, nobody played it. Heck, Dragalia Lost, a phone game, had a Battle Royale mode. And that game will shut down, so. It's so weird to see how trends come and go like that. I wonder what our next trend is going to be. I think we're on like the free-to-play monetization trend, where everybody's having the battle pass. The battle pass trend. Glad the Call of Duty trend died. I'm mixed about it. Because I can see like it really did push some new interesting games. Like some games like became their own franchises, but at the same time everybody did it. Speaking of everybody did it, I think it's about time to call it a night. Heck yeah. I'm hungry. Wait, I got a burp. I'm better at meeting my mic. All right. Oh, let me go stretch really quick. I didn't even do my gamer stretch because I was looking at pictures earlier. Let me go save. So now's a good time to call it a night, chat. Let me go and switch on over for some announcements and stuff. So, waiting for you to mute wrong? Alright, I'm gonna do it. Because I'm gonna say a secret curse word and I'm gonna mute myself. Ready? Wait, where did my chat go? Hey. I missed this screen. Yeah, I like this screen. It's so relaxing. One day I'll be sitting on that couch back there. That couch isn't real, guys. Is it a blue screen? I'm being held hostage at gunpoint. Alright, but let's go ahead and talk. So, streams, guys. I got the thumbnails ready just for this. That's part of the reason I started off the stream with that. So, tomorrow... oh, I realized I should have set it up though. Tomorrow's gonna be Vampire Survivor. Gonna be at 1 o'clock versus my normal time, chat. So I hope you guys will be there. It'll be a lot of fun because the Vampire Survivor got its new 1.0 patch. So that's a thing. Okay. Let me go put this in here. That way I could use it for tomorrow. There you go. Oops. I didn't even put it underneath. Right. So Vampire Survivor tomorrow. Made that thumbnail. Heck yeah. And on Sunday, Lobotomy Corporation. I really gotta get back to doing Skyrim. The thing is, I've been trying to do like October themed games like Vampire Survivor, which has monsters, Corporation, Lobotomy Corporation, which has monsters, and surprisingly, a lot of jump scares. I wasn't actually expecting this game to actually have any scares in it, but when I pressed that button and it cracked, I was like, oh my gosh. Maybe I don't know the truth about this game just yet. Okay, but other than that, other announcements, Jupitermen came out with this latest chapter. Be sure to check it out. That screech still haunts me. I know, that's ear ringing. So Jackie is still fighting with Quentin as they become superheroes. We'll see what happens from there. Be sure to check it out on Webtoon, guys. With that said, that's all the announcements I want to make. I think it's time for me to call a night. I hope everyone enjoyed tonight as much as I did. I'm glad my dogs are super calm tonight too. I was able to go stream the full night without too many breaks. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys make sure to stay hydrated, make sure to stretch, make sure to move around, make sure to eat some good food, and make sure be happy. Good night, guys. Bye bye. Oh, I still got to make the wiggle thing. Oh, there's so much things on my to-do list. Sleep tight, guys. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Oh, there it goes. It was a bit awkward because encoding overloaded. What does that mean? Oh no. Chat, something's going wrong. Oh no.